Hello everybody and welcome back to the playoffs of the Elite Battle League. This week we're actually recording over a week in advance and we are going up against the TJ Dropouts and Smoosh Moosh. Team is Cinderace, Charizard, Rillaboom, Blastoise, Garchomp, Volcanion, Sylveon, Meowstic, and Glalie. I'm feeling a little confident for this. I'm feeling pretty good for it. I have come up with several plans for this fight, especially in the lead matchup, and I've prepared somewhat extensively for this fight. There's only really two things on his entire team I'm somewhat concerned over, and even then, I've actually figured out ways of dealing with both of them, as I was like, wait, I just need to change this one move on this entire thing's moveset, and it actually just deals with these things. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see this match. Alright, it seems Smoosh is finally ready. It's been about 15 minutes since he issued the trash talk in the EVL server. So let's take him down a few pegs. I think I've come up with a plan that actually beats his lead almost no matter what, which is good. Because there was one thing on his team that was a big worry for me. But yeah, I think it's going to be... Alright, and there is Smoosh. Alright. Let's see if he brings what I thought he was going to bring. Yeah, we go with Beatty, because, like, Beatty's obnoxious and annoying. Gonna go with this team. Yes, this is the team that I'm planning on bringing. I think it's probably one of my best compositions for just facing him down in general. Yeah, let's let the battle begin. Alright, let's see what he's got. Leslie Meowstic, okay. He didn't bring Sylveon. Okay, my expectation was if he's not bringing Sylveon, he's going to be bringing Meowstic Blastoise, which he did. Which is good, which means we go with this lead plan. Let's see. Yes. So yeah, so the plan is we lead Rotom. And I kind of expected he was going to be bringing those. Well, let's get going. Let's see how long it takes him to think this. But there was one thing on his team that really stuck out to me as a little scary. And when it comes into the match, we'll kind of get explaining that to see if it actually comes up. But I've changed a few things, and it actually completely negates a lot of that problem. Yeah, the Meowstic was the thing that I was like, he could either bring it or not bring it. And then the other one was the Sylveon and the Blastoise. I had a feeling that his last four, the Rillaboom, the Volcanion, the Garchomp, and the Cinderace, I had a feeling those were coming. They came every week. I believe the Garchomp didn't come 1 week. And the other three were just a bit situational. So I was like, okay, these could possibly not come. I mean, two of them are coming, and he didn't bring the Glalie, which I was like, he's not bringing Glalie or Garchomp or Dragon. Oh, this is even better for me. He was probably expecting me to go into the Gigalith, which is very good. This is the lead I was hoping for. This was the lead I hoped for. And I actually had a plan in case he did this. No matter what it is to go for Will-O-Wisp. Okay, Fake Out. Alright. That's a move slot consumed, which is okay with me. Will-O-Wisp. Now, what are you gonna do? We can switch out. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? I can see him going into Cinderace. I can see him going into Garchomp. Which I didn't want to go for I didn't want to use a certain thing in case he does actually go for Garchomp. Come on, go into Garchomp. Go into Garchomp. That's his Volcanion. Okay. Alright. He has one thing that is capable of hitting this. And that is Steam Eruption. But the question is, will he actually go for it? If he does what I think he does, then he is going to be using it. If he calls my switch, there's one thing he does here. Steam Eruption. That is exactly what I wanted. That is exactly what I wanted. I had another plan in case he did this. Now, he has two choices for this. One of them is if something has Sunny Day, he uses Sunny Day. The other is, if it has Solar Beam, he Dynamaxes into Solar Beam. In which case, I get obliterated either way, so it's best I go for Ice Beam just to call a swap out. Sludge Bomb. Really? So he doesn't have Solar Beam, so he's Sludge Bomb Steam Eruption. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Sludge Bomb Steam. Okay. This is do nothing. He's fishing for poison. He's very much fishing for poison. Pretty sure that that Decade does not take him out of existence entirely, but it pretty much mostly takes him out of existence. Which is good for me. Grass disappeared from the battlefield. Alright. This is going to do actually pretty solid damage on no matter what he does if he swaps out. Okay. Sludge Bomb. He's fishing for those poisons. He is fishing for that poison, and he does manage the poison, though. But that is fine for me. Because Gastrodon was here for one thing, and it was removing this thing from the field of play. And that is honestly perfectly okay with me. I wanted that Volcanion gone. That was one of the two things on his team that scared me. And the good thing is, the other is not out yet, but the other one is doing other things. Now, if he goes for the kill on Gastrodon here, I can see him doing that, but I have another option for this, actually, all things considered. Do I keep it to preserve the Gastrodon? Because Gastrodon does actually have some good tech for this. Gastrodon does actually have some good tech for future stuff. His Blastoise can't do anything to... Yeah, there's nothing that Blastoise is capable of doing to me. If he calls my switch out, fair play for him. But the good thing is that I know Rillaboom can't take me down unless it has superpower. Oh, thank you for the fake out. That actually just fully heals me. That absolutely fully heals me. So this is another kind of silly, fun thing. This does ridiculous damage to just about everything. Oh, he's keeping it in. Yeah, the only thing it doesn't do a lot of damage to is actually if Rillaboom did have, stay in. Doesn't kill, though. Does not manage to pick up the kill. Which is absolutely, delightfully fantastic for me. Okay, let me consult my notes, because I actually did have a specific thing in mind if he actually did run Rillaboom with super-duper power. Okay, so where in my notes did I have on the money? There it is. There we go. There he is. Search up. Yeah, this will take it down. But I'm pretty sure he's going to try and go for a Grassy Glide. He's probably going to go for a Grassy Glide to finish me off to see if it actually does enough. Probably will. Superpower again. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, Grassy Glide is barely a dang thing to me. Thankfully, I got a little bit of health back, so that's fine. Let's go for the Ace. Aerial Ace in the hole. Rillaboom is now off the field. And that is Rillaboom now down for the count. He has to bring in Cinderace here. Cinderace is the only thing on his team capable of outspeeding this thing. Which means he has to bring it in. Delicious. Delicious. Okay. Gastrodon, your job is now scouting. Your job is now to scout stuff. Please tell me you... Oh, no. Oh, no. Keep in mind, this is an oh no for him. This is an oh no for him. He's probably going for max airstream here. Oh, smoosh moosh, my dear opponent, you. He has HJK. I was like, he's probably bringing HJK. And he did. And stall out this Dynamax. It's time we do just a little bit of tomfoolery. A little bit of stalling goes a long way. Oh, the Gastrodon. The Gastrodon. There is nothing that you can do against the one and only Mr. Chad Gastrodon. So, this is fun. This is actually really fun for me. Because... So what has he got left? He's got... Volcanion is gone, Rillaboom's gone, he has Garchomp, Meowstic, Cinderace, and the Blastoise. I think it's time to enact Phase plan. Well... Actually, no, it is time. It's time for this thing. It's time for Kartana to go do Kartana things. It's time for Car to do Cardy things. Because Kartana, at this point, it's kind of just a beat stick. It burn up the turn of Dynamax, go for Max Knuckle, good. HJK. It's a shame that, you know, it can't miss in this, because Protect actually always makes High Jump Kick do crash damage. Kartana, you did well, but we no longer need your assistance for this fight. And now, you go down. We bring in the Gigalith. This is a thing that I was waiting for. See, this is a fun little thing about Gigalith. And I no longer need the other thing I was planning on doing with it. Let's go KABOOM. Low. Oh, it's low kick. Nope. Low kick, not HJK. Doesn't matter. KABOOM! You are now gone from the field. You're gone. That Cinderace scared me. And it's dead. Oh, Gigalith pops. Okay. So all that is left is Garchomp, Meowstic, and the Blastoise. The Rotom oddly matches into every single one of those. Ooh. Okay. I picked well. I picked well. Wilbus. Alright. Interesting. Well, okay. Interesting. So what is his plan then? What is your plan then? Is he trying to position Garchomp late game for a smart with black with the light springs? All right. Thing is that Overheat does pretty much chunk him down. He's gonna survive this anyway. But the thing is, I can now just scout what he's gonna have here. A little bit of burns. All right. Meowstic survives burn. Rotom is now falling asleep. Meowstic gets yawn. I did not know that. Probably going to be switching out for the Garchomp. Really psychic. Okay. So he's not doing... He's not doing a late play for Garchomp to come in then. Okay then. What's he trying to... I mean, I guess what he's trying to do is he wants to get rid of the Rotom because the Rotom is the only thing on his team that's immune... On my team that is immune at this point to the Thunder Wave? I mean, which makes sense. I don't think Psychic takes me out here, does it? No, it does not. One sliver. There we go. Rotom with the foul play. Superior effective. Meowstic has been hurt by its burn. I think Togekiss comes in here. I think this is where Togekiss just comes in. He's probably going to go try and figure Yawn again. I don't think at this point I need Togekiss particularly well. Like, I don't think at this point Togekiss is too necessary. Right? Probably going to go for another Light Screen. You can either go for Light Screen or you can go for Thunder Wave. You couldn't go for either of them. Which is good, because now all I gotta do is just wait it out. All I have to do now is just wait things out. Okay. Okay. Probably Blast. Garchomp's kind of fascinating. He's bringing in Chompy Face. I just go for Dazzling Gleam here. Maybe if I go for... Are you fully bulky in sub? Because, like, I could Dynamax here. And I can try and use my Super Lock. But I also am not 100% confident. Iron Head, he has to go Iron Head. He's probably got to go for Flinkies. Dazz Gleam. Come on, Toge crits. You are running a bulky. You are running a bulky one. I think I just go Dazzling Gleam again. Alright, yeah. Togekiss did very well. Again, it did enough. Just got to get those ranges down. And then I think we go swap here. I think I know what he's probably going to be doing with the Blastoise, because I know what he has done historically with Blastoise. If you want to go for some setup, really interesting. The good thing is that I can just use this. I'm going to go down here. Why Stealth Rocks, though, of all things? Not sure I fully follow. I just hope I don't lose this thing. Yeah, Poison Stone's on Dialga. Was he thinking I was going to switch out? How much longer is the light screen up for? I think this is the last turn of light screen. Yeah, last turn of light screen. So I think what we do is we just Dynamax here. And we go for Max Wormwind, I think is the call. Because he has nothing at this point for Dialga, other than, like, if he goes for the Mirror Coat shenanigans. But, like, I think I just destroy Blastoise at this point. Let me check my notes again. Pretty sure I just destroy Blastoise from this range. Looks like it doesn't do enough. Does not do nearly enough. I don't think it nearly does enough damage yet. It doesn't survive that. Thing. And yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna play it a little bit safe. Because, like, I'm fairly certain if he has Mirror Coat, it just doesn't do enough to me. He's probably going for a Mirror Coat right now. Alright. Ooh, barely enough. Barely scratches. Barely scratches me. And then I'm pretty sure... Is that what? I think that Max Steel Spike does enough here. Because, like, Dragon Pulse should do enough. Depending on my rolls. Yeah, I destroy next turn. I destroy it next turn. Yep, and this is where we clean. Dialga falls out of the Dynamax. So we did bring the Aura Sphere. I respect it. No game. No, you are not screwing with me, game. You are. This controller almost freaked out on me. It almost clicked the wrong move. And with this, I think Dragon Pulse finishes. And with that, we have defeated Smoosh. Yeah. Smoosh was kind of smack-talking. In the EBL League. It was like, oh yeah, like 30 minutes until Maxus's demise. It was like, no, you lose. No, you just lose. The thing I was worried about was, like, actually the Garchomp and the Cinderace. But he threw that badly. I think he had a decent chance of winning. But it all went out the window the second he threw away the Dynamax on the freaking Cinderace right there. But it was still a well-fought game. Power play to you, Smish. Good game. But I am moving on to the next round of playoffs. And all that is thanks to Zawaldo Dialga. I will see you guys next time. Let's rock and roll.